Hello everybody, this is Ziggies coming to you from somewhere in this world, and hopefully we're gonna have a nice finish to the week this week. Happy May 1st to everybody. Holiday where I am, so you can hear all families and kids and everybody that's not working or out of school out and about today because it's warmed up nicely for a holiday around here. How about that? And in fact, we're gonna have a warm weekend before it gets back to normal temperatures locally. Hope everybody's doing well, ready for a nice weekend. And Nightmare, yes, fighter escorted by a transport, most likely. Well, we're just gonna hope for the old-fashioned fighter escorted by a fighter kind of thing. And if we could even be so lucky as to have a fighter escorted by only one fighter, wouldn't that be the best? Because then we might actually train up some of our sergeants a little bit. We just might have a chance to get some experience out there. We need a few more of those to get some level ups. Yeah, lately. Yeah, but every now and then. Remember, haven't we been surprised every now and then with battleships, transports, this and that, and then boop, they pop in a little fighter on fighter kind of thing going. So there's a chance. I think there's a chance. I'm just hanging on to the hope that maybe we could see something like that. Give some lesser troops a chance to level up, and then perhaps give our high-level troops a chance to take a break. So when it is time for them to be used, we don't have to double fatigue them. All that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah, we're hanging on. We're hanging on, but we need some things to break our way. We need some things to break our way. The biggest one would be Overseer in North America, and having the ability with 5 of them there to tick away at the Overseer and maybe, just maybe, shoot it down. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I know, it just gets worse and worse and worse. So that's why it'd be nice to at least shoot something down. Would be nice. I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. Yeah, and I noticed, I looked at the wiki at mission scheduling when you have lowest XCOM threat with highest UFO resources, and they automatically get an infiltration at the end of the month. So they're automatically, even if they already have a base, and we continue going max alien resources, minimum XCOM threat, they're gonna automatically get a free alien base over and over and over till, you know, that's just the way it's scheduled in the wiki for our current situation. So that's why we need the Overseer to cooperate.
What's up, Doc?
Gleaser, good to see you in here, my friend. Good to see you in here. Oh well, you know, okay. I'm cool with that as long as let's see if they can build a base in North America. You know, maybe they could pick the good old US of A or Canada, perhaps. Hoping to get near Mexico again. We'll see. The only good thing is, without us having a high threat level, the odds of a base assault have diminished greatly. That's the good part of it. Thank you, Gleaser, for wasting your high rolls yesterday and getting us a nice low roll today.
What's up, Doc?
I would say we definitely need more low rolls today on the Vibometer. And Pat Floki, good to see you in here. Good to see you. And Dave Ingram's gonna be a fly on the wall today, buzzing around. The end of the week, but good to have you dropping in, Dave. Good to have you dropping in. And we'll see if we just get fortunate. I mean, we gotta hope for some fortune here to make this work. We just got to keep hanging in there and then hope for something to fall our way and go our way is what we got to do. Two 30% vibes. Gleaser, are you feeling okay? I know, double 30s. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. At least you got out of bed this morning, as it says. And it is now top of the hour. So it's gonna be time for us to get in here and take a look at what we can find for a mission today. So why don't we go do that and take a peek? And yeah, I didn't click on it ahead of time, so it takes a minute to show up. There we go. And yeah, Phoenix Point is easier to get to show up quicker, more reliably. This game sometimes lags a little bit. There we go. So we are looking at alien research over 100, alien resources over 200, alien resource level is maxed out, and XCOM threat, because we can't shoot down all those battleships, is 1. So, oh well. Oh well. At least with this setting, all we got to worry about is 1 terror mission a month. I gotta look at the bright. I gotta look at the bright side. Gotta look at the bright side. But anyway, this is where we're sitting. As far as resources, we're sitting at 100 Lyrium, but we need to be up at 200. Alloys and fragments and meld. Good enough. Good enough. And we got 5 satellites, 6, 11, and 12 days out. So if they shoot down another, yeah, I've tried to do, if they shoot down a satellite, try to remember to force myself to build another one, just so we have backup in case all of a sudden our income starts tanking. At least we have a little bit of an income. All right, my friends, repair bay has a few items. Okay, more than a few. Has a hell of a lot of items still needing to repair, but I'm seeing lots of 0s and 1s in that list. So we're going to say that's a positive. I will call that a positive. The worst is 2 days. Plasma storm gun and the all-important mech armor. So that's kind of where we're sitting. We just need to find a nice little old mission and have things go our way. We pulled out the council mission. Got worried there for a little bit, but we pulled it out. And then we'll see if we can pull out today's mission and just keep plugging away, pulling things out, and staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. I feel like I should be doing a dance or something. Okay, let's go find out. That's all we got left to do. Double check. We did this last time, but I can't even remember what it was. It's only Europe that has some dings, but then nobody, I repeat, nobody has firestorms. I think Europe, somewhere we're lucky enough to have a plasma on an interceptor, I think. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, it looks like we moved all the plasma. All our eggs are in one basket. That's just the way it is. So we're not shooting down any battleships and terror ships that they've been sending our way. Let's see if they give us something we can work with here. Shakti Rockets is back. That's always nice to have Shakti back. New request from Australia. Obviously, they're asking too much because it didn't show up. We've got a plasma rifle back. How cool is that? And we got alloy plating back. How nice. It says. Yeah, we'll see. All right, we got a large terror ship that's nap of Earth in Brazil. So it looks like we have an upcoming terror mission potentially in Brazil, because it's looking to terrorize the populace. So this should be the flyover one, escorted by a transport. So we'll ignore. If it's a terror mission that lands, well, we got ourselves a terror mission today. And that wouldn't be good because we don't have our best people recovered yet. So that is not the type of thing I was hoping for today. Okay, some more items have repaired. We're down to just a couple repairs left. The Mech 4 Dauntless and Plasma Storm Gun. That extra Plasma Storm Gun would be nice for mobility and a little extra shooting power for some of our less important shooters. Okay, Trumpkin, good to have you in here, my friends. Yeah, we're hoping for an overseer. Haven't found a thing yet, so let's keep scanning and see if we can find what we're looking for. Pull the rabbit out of the hat, kind of a moment. Nick Vogels is back. That's a good sign. Karma Suture's back. Always welcomed. Where? Where is this abduction that we got no warning about? Wow. Okay, let's view the abduction site. Are they doing stealth abductors? We have our stealth satellites here and there, and they have stealth abductors now. Oh, it is Egypt. And that's where they shot. Isn't that one of the places they shot down a satellite recently? So we may not know the map. Let's go find out.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance.
Swarming.
Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Alexandria, Egypt. Yeah, I see no little green picture of a satellite over Egypt. That's why it was able to sneak on in. Although we get a picture. Woo! Someone likes us, but they don't like us because they gave us this map. And then if we have to start, oh my lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. This could be fun. Especially on the swarming. Well, we'll just have to deal with it. That's what we always have to do. Who do we got back? We got Neeknack back. We got Blue Jay to be a Rocketeer. Karma Suture is back. Gagliardi could be on the team. So we're a little limited in the little high, super. Well, we got a few. When you start looking at Master Sergeant, we do have a few. But it's not necessarily, you'll notice there's no gunners up on that list. So we got a Sergeant, Prototype Campbell, and I may have to promote yet another just to have a gunner for this mission. Holy smokes. We got 23 hours, that's too long. We got 1 day, that's too long. 1 day fatigue, 1 day fatigue. So we got a lot coming back in a day. Even 2 days, we get Kingpin back. But we got a lot that are going to be out for a while. So we're going to be going with 2 Sergeant gunners. So let's go see who we got that I can promote to be a backup gunner to go along with Prototype. We shall see. We want somebody with, in an ideal world, this person will have a little bit of aim. Gunners don't have to have the best aim. Although our guy here has pretty good aim and pretty good mobility, because the guns are heavy that they tug around. So maybe I like the mobility. I like the health. The aim is asking a bit much. Yeah, but it looks like we're gonna have a lot. We're until we get some folks back. We're just gonna go with a little bit of a low aim gunner. So, I like this one for what we're gonna do today. At least he can suppress, hold somebody in place. Hopefully, and yeah. Fortunately, we got to take a peek at the map. That's always a little bit helpful. So let's do our promotion here. We'll move him around as far as where he goes, but we're gonna go No, we're not going there. There we go. Suppression. We're gonna hollow target. Late game, we're going shredder. And we're going... Yeah, we kind of give these guys, they get targeted a lot. I'm leaning into the will to survive, especially being low level. They need a little bit of survivability going their way. Overall, we got his aim up from like 60 to 72. Hey, can't complain too much. His health is much improved. His mobility, well, carrying those heavy guns, it is what it is. So welcome to the team, Sergeant Sasaki. Werewolf. Kind of cool. All right, so who do I want? Do I have a scout that I want to take out? Well, not really. And I don't know if a swarming mission is where you go and you take out a guy that doesn't have hit and run. You know what I'm saying? We need a nice fighter to give this guy some experience, not a swarming abduction. But soon we won't have a choice. I'm telling you, soon we will not have a choice. So maybe what we do front and center, maybe we bring out Gagliardi as our officer, because we got a particular weapon back, not the heavy plasma, but we did get the plasma rifle back. Not that he is my best aim we've ever had for infantry. I'm thinking we will take potentially a Pathfinder, although I could also have my assault here. Now my assault here has close encounters, but does not have close combat specialists, so we got to remember that. And we do not have hit and run. So we do not have multi-shot abilities except for close encounters, which unfortunately requires us to move towards them and therefore potentially activate another pod. So I may bring an assault there. I might. Let's do our two engineers, gunners that we have, like the only two that we have available right now. We have quite a few a day out, but we're going to have to survive a very potentially tough mission swarming with, you know, these guys. Now I can bring Carnage. Yeah, I since I don't have some multi-shot shooters, I gotta at least bring someone who has the potential to be a multi-shooter. Rocketeer-wise, yeah, we're bringing Blue Jay. I know that's 2 leaders, but also I noticed down here. Oh yeah, see, we got the general back in 2 hours, but let's. I'm gonna say let's run without him. So we'll do Shakti. And I'm like the idea of an engineer, but then again, as we know, if I use this Master Sergeant Engineer, I do not have anything even closely resembling a high-level engineer after this, because we had to chop someone up. Although, no, I take that back. We got a tech sergeant who's back in 3 days. And the gunnery sergeant, yeah, that's the one we went chop with to help replace Waffle. Woo, baby, we got a lot of pain going on this team, don't we? So I think I do bring Howdy Doody. I gotta have the upgrade there, and then I'm leaning this one because there's a possibility that we end in a very exposed open position. I need double chuck and smokes, which you don't provide. So, Karma Suture, you're on this one. Now, the one thing I have to think about, I don't have a lot of multi-shooters. So, Devil Dog, I think it makes sense on this one. Bring Neek. Knick-knack. I need to up my quotient of heavy-hitting double shooters is what I need to do. Because we might just need it. Okay, so there we go. We did get some Titan armor back. In fact, let's make items available for everybody. Karma Suture, I think we get to run you perhaps. Although I may. Just because I like it, what it does to your will. I'm going to start out with that and we'll see what it looks like. Are we down to 1 plasma storm gun? Didn't we have 2? Or is somebody already carrying one? No. Really? Yeah, that's the only one we have. Well, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. That's not for you. To heal, we do have a mech, so let's give that to you to heal. Probably can do that just so if in case you need to shoot. Better get more. Oh, I gotta decide. Is the old mimic beacon gonna help? Yeah, and since we have our buddy Howdy Doody out on this one, I can get away with doing that because Howdy Doody has 3 more smoke grenades. That would be helpful. Now, I'm going to do plasma storm gun on you. And then we have to figure out what. Because motion trackers can only be equipped by certain people, right? Where does it tell me which ones? I don't think my infantry can carry one of these. Oh, 1 per soldier. Oh, used by regular soldiers. Okay, I was thinking of battle scanners. So... Because normally I'd want to do this and... this. So we'll see. Now, which one has the best aim? 75 or 70? Well, guess what? You are my short-range gunner. You have the better aim, barely. So we're going to give you the harder hitting weapon. And let's see if we got some scopes. And just in case we get that exposed opening, you're going to carry that. Both my gunners are going to do that, matter of fact. We'll do the scope, alloy plating. Oh, we got to take that off first, or it won't let me choose alloy plating. Okay, well, at least we got 2 more after this. Or we were a little thin on alloy plating for a while, but we got the alloy plating back. Let's give you a med kit. And then knick-knack. We got the Vindicator. We got the particle cannon. We got restorative mist. And I think we'll do the flamethrower. That's back. You know, your speed's okay, so I'm going to load you down, my friend. We're going to load you down. I may switch one of these out. There we go. Let's see. 19, yeah, our speed's okay. I'm fine with our speed to have you fully loaded out. And I usually value that little extra shot that we can get. So we'll keep it like that. I sometimes want tactical sensors on you just to help your strength. But we're going to go with the extra shot. Sometimes makes a difference. Gagliardi. You'll get Titan armor. You'll get a plasma pistol. You will get a motion tracker. Do we have any scopes? Hello? Hello? Any scopes? No. You know what I gotta build some more of? Maybe y'all... Where'd my pen go? Oh, maybe y'all can help me to remember. But I'm writing scopes really big on my little notepad here. So maybe I can remember when we get out of this mission. Because they don't take a lot of resources other than cash, I don't think. So we need a few more just basic scopes. So I don't have to use laser sights. And so, you know, since it's only 4 aim, I may equip you with something else. The illuminators for our sniper. Oh, alloy plating I'll do then. These get you up to 20. And is there anything else we want you to have? No, we'll leave you like that, because you're a little pokey. Aren't we all? Because we choose Titan armor over mobile armor quite often. Archangel. We'll go that. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, we got plasma there. Yeah, just because it's a tight map, in case things get close into you, we're gonna give you that option for firepower. We're gonna go illuminator, we're gonna go fuel cell, we're gonna go one more thing. Yeah, we'll go with stellarator. Give you a little extra hitting power. And then now we are down here to our good bud. And only getting an SMG, you're gonna be a little pokey today. Pokier than normal. The plasma storm gun does help your mobility immensely. But fortunately you do have javelin rockets, so it won't be the end of the world. Okay, so I think this is a team. We're gonna double check and make sure. Did I ask for a reminder of scopes before? Yeah, we destroyed a few, and we need more than 2. Let's put it that way. It's not gonna make or break the game necessarily all the time, but a couple more would be nice, and maybe beyond that a couple more for when they get damaged. So I don't think they're that expensive. In fact, you know what we're gonna do, so we don't have to have a list. We have time to go. The team is here. The team is picked out. The team is ready. As ready as it's ever gonna be. We're thinking positives here. The team is ready, but I'm gonna go out, go to engineering, build an item, and you know what? Let's see if we can build a scope. We want the S's. Where's the scope? There's it down in there we go. See? It's cash. It's cash and carry, man. We can afford this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're down to 836, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Now it's done. I don't need that note I took the time to write. I don't need y'all to remember to remind me anymore. At least not on that. And let's get back in here to Alexandria, Egypt. To the police station, courthouse, whatever you want to call it, but I think it's called the police station map. And I think we're ready. We got smoke between these two. We have those two things. We do have the ability, if the right thing shows up, to capture or attempt a capture. We got some double shooters. We got suppressors. If you aren't moving, Gagliardi, you would have double shot. Carnage potentially has double shot. If we can weaken the people, the aliens for him, and then Shakti rockets, you got your rockets. Your weapon, if it comes down to using up your rockets, you ain't gonna be killing much with that thing. All right, I can't see any holes given the personnel that we have available. So let's get down there, and I kind of am hoping that it's the pods of 4 that we're facing, you know, 4 or 5, and not less pods of 6. That's the only thing with the swarming missions that can happen. And if we get, say, the 3 pods of 6, or 2, 6, 1, 5, however it works out, yeah, I think that's I think I'm comfortable with Gagliardi having it and our sniper having it, because now I can't really give it here because I need, just in case we get the right capture opportunity. So yeah, I think plasma pistols are fine. I think we're fine. So yeah, they were kind of a little wonky, and then when I thought about it, they weren't. I know I complained mid-mission, but they were kind of okay the way they were last time when I was complaining. Okay, I think we're ready, so let's get down there, my friends, and see what we got ahead of us.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
Did I bring? I brought motion trackers, but I didn't bring battle scanners. Now that it's too late, well, I would have had to have less stuff for howdy do. We're just gonna. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's do it.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
Okay. Let's. How about? No, it's a little late now. By the time I say it, you make your it's a little late now. That's where the lag. Oh well. Let's go, my friends. Let's go. Same shit, different day. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna be fine without battle scanners, he says so confidently. Okay, where do we start? Where do we start? Come on, give us a good one. Oh, that's not a good one.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5.
That's a scary one.
Green light for deployment.
Let's land and start right out in the open. Now we do have some burning cars that we don't have to worry about exploding again, but it gives the advantage to the aliens by being able to take the full cover positions. So, Gagliardi, how close are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if they have a pot of 6, ooh, is this the fewer pod? Because if this is not the way I wanted it to be, especially with 2 of the massive pods. I can't move forward at all. We're gonna be stuck in the open. Let's see if we got anything over this way. I'm worried that even a side movement is gonna activate. That's what I'm worried about. Whatever little something is blocking their view of us now. And I definitely can't take a step forward to a car. And then if I come this way, we just don't have cover. My only real hope is to see if we can sneak over here and then have some different options where I don't have 10 enemies that might activate very quickly. Yeah, how do I like my activations? How do you like your activations? So this row will be the roughest. So I'm going to run here and see what happens. And if the bad happens, we're going to be smoking up as best we can. And then I'm going to keep running sideways. Okay. I think I'm going to fly you back here. Because if they may just move, hopefully both pods don't, but they'll move towards us. You know, we're going to be fighting in the open. The best anybody's going to be able to do is take the police car as cover.
Nice.
So I think I'm going to fly you just in case. And that's just where we're going to keep you. I'm going to come here with the rocket steadied.
Metto in movimento.
In case they activate and we need some help. Howdy doody. Come back here also.
I'm on my way.
And I think we can move this way a little.
Sure.
Then we've got our suppressors. You're the long distance suppressor. So let's get you back at long distance. You're not a long distance suppressor. So just double move and maybe we can get you up to a vehicle.
Understood. Moving out.
If things go loud. Karma Suture. You're coming back here because you do have telekinetic field. If you know what starts hitting the fan.
The blood, the pain.
Yes. No, well, if they activate on this first turn without us having cover, I think they're the ones that will see the blood and the pain. It'll be coming towards us. So, Knick-Knack, we're going to put you here on Overwatch. Maybe we can hit something if they do come our way. And I don't know what else to do at this point, except hope. Yeah, where exactly is it? Did we haven't even gained sight of it, have we? No, oh yeah, I clicked on the wrong guy. Oh, so it's supposedly our farthest guy out is right here. So it could be back here. It might be right inside that door even. You know, right in that room. Or maybe right outside in the alley. But it's not very, yeah, it's more than likely it's right inside the room. So that is where we're trying to move. So we could have a chance. And we would have to get it sooner rather than later because it was not very far from our starting point. So anyway, this is where we kind of cross our fingers, my friends. Kind of where we cross our fingers. And we hope and keep our fingers crossed. And here we go. They coming at us? Floaters. They did not activate against us. I'm going to use one more motion tracker. Okay, they did move a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we see 6. So maybe the two pods are merging together a little bit, because it used to be clearly 5 and 5. So now's where we look at working on taking some cover over here. We're getting close to some cover over here. So I think Gagliardi, you come over this way, and then we angle over here. And hopefully don't see something where we're going.
Posizione confermata.
Okay. We're being so careful.
Moving.
I can actually get a suppressor into some cover.
Got it covered.
Okay. Campbell, Mr. Prototype. Prototype of our new and improved snipers that we're developing, right? And if you believe that,
Copy that.
take your spot. Howdy Doody can get the cover. Karma Suture, we're going to get you over this way. Yeah, because, you know, medics with cover make me feel safer.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that we at least have some suppression cover, I'm not going to steady my rocket. We got to get you over here.
Ricevuto.
Yeah, that's true. The meld at least is worth picking up these days. Yeah, we'll overwatch you from there. Howdy doody.
Okay.
We'll give you cover to fire from.
Ain't gonna know what hit him.
And then we're gonna fly. We be flying. Cause that's what we do. Do we have anyone else? You're the last one. I want you to move over here. I moved the cursor over here, but you know, the thing doesn't follow. Let's try a different angle. Maybe it works better this way. Okay. I'll go with that.
Shut up.
Mutons and floaters is the sounds we're hearing. Now, if it's a pod of 6, you know, we don't need to run into a pod of 6 berserkers. So let's hope that's not what we're hearing. If they're floaters, I'm going to bring you here.
Heading to that location.
Cool. Campbell, I'm going to keep you there just because if they do come out that way, it's closer. Gagliardi, we're bringing you here. Because you can be on Overwatch. Karma Suture, we like the idea of having you in heavy cover.
Okay.
And eventually, once the activation happens, I just didn't want to put you on the side in case we're going to have some weird activations back there. We get a steadied rocket again. This cover, I think this cover, I don't know that that's considered exploded yet. So we got to be careful and be aware that this vehicle hasn't exploded yet. Just in case, you know, things happen. And then we've got our mech is going to come down here. An Overwatch.
Ci penso io. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Okay, you can't Overwatch this turn. Howdy doody, we're keeping you here until things activate, and you may move then.
Come get some freak bags.
And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, what's up? Hey, Carlos, Susurro Secreto. Oh, no, that didn't sound Spanish, did it? Secreto? Now that's more a secret. Secreto sounds more like you would say it. Sounds more European, maybe more Italian European than Spanish European, but you know, there it is. I wonder if I should land you to conserve some. Or do I want to bring you over here and put you behind a vehicle temporarily? Yeah, let's land. No, 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 no. Oh, I can't toggle. Am I off the map over there? It's telling me I can't land here. It's not letting me toggle flight. Oh, yeah, okay. Can't land here. There's an obstacle. I don't know what I see down there, but okay, if there's an obstacle, there's an obstacle. Let's fly over here and we'll land. Coming up. We heard a door open. Wasn't that door. There's lots of other doors in here. Back on the back wall, back here. Well, these two look closed. So there's a door on the side here. There's a door back here. There's like a, so it's the ones we can't see are here and here. Those are the doors. So I'm probably gonna take a risk. I may come here, launch the motion tracker, and then take a gander for the, yeah, I don't know where the, maybe it's right there, maybe it's farther in. Knick-knack. No, I don't, there's no way the meld can be out here, so the meld has to be in here. Oh, guess what? The meld canister's right there. Unless there's an alien right there. So we're gonna dash a Gagliardi here, and next turn, if it's still there, Secreto Susurro. Sorry, if it's gonna be strong, I'm gonna roll my R's. Secreto Susurro. Okay, here we go. Learning Spanish with Zigzag. So double R is a stronger R sound. Got it. Now we'll bring Howdy Doody right here.
Oh yeah.
And we'll kind of pause.
Come up.
Oh, we get to land now, so there's still an obstacle? What the hell is the obstacle? Now I can finally land. I just thought this game was going to make me use all my fuel. Okay, we're in cover, full cover, so we'll steady. So we technically, if somebody comes around this way, we have a shot. Not that I want to be that close as a wimpy little sniper. Hopefully they finally one day come out this corner, or maybe I take somebody up there who has speed, knick-knack, and we do a little peek around the corner to activate them thing. So we'll see. If nothing's activating, we'll have to do something. Otherwise, I'm cool.
Come to your death. Come to the doctor.
We at least made it out of the open ground.
Got it covered.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Oh, they're coming around the back of the building, or they're right inside, so I can't get the frickin' meld. That's more than likely. It's something like that. Well, they could be all the way back there. This is not a roof that they should be able to get on, so I do doubt they're there. Yeah, see, they're hiding out in the room. There's a pot of 4. So we got, it looks like we're dealing with a couple pods of 4 and probably a couple pods of 5. That gets it up to 18, which is in the neighborhood of where this mission should settle. So if I open the door, they're like right. So guess what? We just aren't going to get this meld. It's not safe. And these are mutons. We don't know what kind of mutons it is.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, did a sectopod? Yeah, but the sectopods are able to jump up here. That's why things normally don't get, like mutons can't get up here. Floaters can fly over here. But, you know, the land-based ones or mechtoids don't have jumpy boots like our guy does. I wonder if you could even get up there. I don't know. But, I don't think I can go for the meld. It's not like meld is, you know, we got enough meld to do the chops that we need here and there. And so, we're just not going to do it. We're just going to bring you here. You know, we don't have a team we could be super aggressive. Yeah, I know. Shoot the roof from under them. Yeah, that's not a thing in this game, is it?
Come get some.
I'm on it. I got an idea. Let's pop some heads. They will all die.
Yeah, and it just ended anyway. So we would have had to done it last turn. We would have activated a pod. You know, should we just activate a pod just so we can maybe, yeah, but there's so much cover and we can't, if we go in, we can't be aggressive going in there because there's another, yeah, there's 2, yeah. We kind of need them to come to us. That's the ideal, unless all 4 come at the same time from different directions. But so I'm gonna park temporarily because I'm kind of okay with our position, unless of course it's not as good if they come down from here.
Drop like rain. Come to me and fall before the doctor.
They're back there. She'll be coming round the building when they come. No, 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 no. See, something's right there. There's a pod right here. So we put you there.
Roger that, Control.
See, the thing is, there's a pod that can come out the door here. You know, we just don't know for sure what's going to be the best positions for us. I'll tell you what I will do, though. Because if I put this suppressor here, then we'll have two-directional suppression in case they come that way or this way. So let's do that.
Solid copy, Commander.
I kind of want you mobile, therefore, so let's bring you back here for your suppression. And Karma Suture, you're gonna stay here for you can. We can shift around a little bit should it become necessary. And then rocket-wise, we can get back there from where we are right now. So stay there. It's just the way we're gonna do it.
Ricevuto. Occhi aperti.
Got it. Sure, leave it up to me to kill them all.
Yeah, well, sometimes we pick on our engineers, and you have to kill them all. I like the different and the fun voice packs. There, the other meld. We don't have to worry about the meld anymore. That's 40-something meld that just blew out on us. This is a very difficult map to be aggressive with meld because it's small, especially on the swarming. It's a smallish map, and I'm sorry for the thrilling gameplay we have going here right now, but we're real limited to cover, and then where we can go and activate the map kind of stuff.
Non credo che siamo soli qui.
Lots of footsteps. Would someone just step through the front door or come around the back alley, please? That sure would be nice. I feel like that's our
Eyes peeled, Commander.
best situation
I'm gonna crack them
is for them to activate, not us.
They will all die!
Another door opening. Oh, that door seems shut. It could be half of this door that we can't see. There's that door, side door feels closed. So all those little back doors there, I don't know. I don't know where they're opening all these doors. Oh. Front door's open now. So they may have come out and they may have just barely come out the door and now they've pulled back in. Like, right there. So they're close to coming out. I wish they'd come out.
Occhi aperti, Comandante.
Never good. Yeah.
Peeled, Commander.
Eyes peeled, Commander. They're gonna drop like rain.
Come to your death! Come to the doctor!
And they're back there. Everybody's on the verge of being seen. Doggone it. Yeah, see, they're right there behind the van. Everybody's moving like just a little bit. Just a little bit. Well, I could shoot a rocket back there. I don't know what we'd be shooting at if I did that. Just do a blind activation back there with a rocket. From here, I should be able to get it up here. Not really angle it over very far, but with 100%, that should pick up some enemies. So maybe I do a blind rocket activation.
Okay.
Next turn. Just to get this thing going.
Ci penso io. Come get some.
Roger that. Scanning. Ain't gonna know what hit him.
Karma Suture, you might have to move back a little bit.
The dogs are coming! Save it or die!
He's still... See, not being able... something's there. But that's only 2 out of who knows how many. But I feel like we got to do something to get this going. Or yeah, there. Okay, so there's 3 there. Out of a pot of 4, potentially 5. Sorry for the tile scanning, but they're being so weird. Thinking this is what we do. So if I do a rocket from here, that puts it where I need it to be. And it hits the 3 spaces where we think they are. In fact, the way it's jumping around, I've got it on somebody. There. Something's there.
Lancio.
Lancio. A sectopod! Speaking of a sectopod, oh, we got him. I wish it had been a shredder rocket now. How do I get eyes on? What's the best way? Because you know he's overwatching. Right there. Right there. He's overwatching. Now you can't see anything because they didn't come out wide enough. So that's that. And our guys don't get double taps and all that good stuff. You don't get a step out to see them. I mean, those are decent shots. But we can get hollow targeting on one. You have the most health. So let's hollow. So maybe one of our other shots can do better. I'm probably bringing Howdy Doody over here, and we're going to throw some smoke. And let's see how far you can reach. We're a little shy from our suppressor over there. So maybe I bring you out of sight over here to do telekinetic field. But then I might need an extra smoke. We'll see. Well, I just bring you here to throw your smoke. Yeah, that's just kind of what we gotta do. Get a single shot from you. I think so. In case he comes at us, we might be able to get suppression depending on how aggressive he is. Or I can go for a Hail Mary, shoot down the drone kind of a thing. Well, the drone's not a big deal at the moment because all it really the sectopod's at full health, so we can move around.
Understood. Moving out.
We can come here and throw a smoke. Then Karma Suture, unfortunately, everybody but you. So I gotta get a smoke up there and 10 telekinetic field. Just for the turn in case this guy comes running around the corner, shooting. If he decides to just start bombardiering, I don't know what we're gonna do. So, Howdy Doody come here.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I want to do this smoke.
Okay.
Then Karma Suture, you do this smoke. Kind of leaves Karma Suture a little exposed. Unless I just move Karma Suture here out of sight so he can't be in line of sight of the sectopod if he moves around the corner, and do telekinetic field from here. And then with it being a step closer, maybe it covers us up front, and then it covers people back here who are at least behind cover. And then everybody is released behind cover, so I think odd-wise, without a calculator in front of me, that might be the way to do it.
Seize the power of Dr.
We'll find out.
Di guardia.
Come on, charge. Oh.
Stanno cercando di aggirarci. Coprite i
Watch your
fianchi.
flank.
He's trying to crawl on my flank. X-ray in arrivo dai lati.
No, there was another one of them. And of course, I went for Karma Suture. This is bad. I'll say it. I'll go ahead and be the one to say it. Karma Suture even gets freed, will not be able to really move. We're just badly flanked everywhere we look. Because they decided to activate in coordination. All I can say is they're not heavy floaters. Like, that means a lot. What we gotta do let's see. He's a Reaper. So he's not doing the cluster bombs yet, because he's on Overwatch. I don't think they can do both. So, there's that. We can suppress here, get him holo-targeted. Take away that Overwatch. I kind of feel like I want Shakti rockets to be able to send out the Shredder rocket, but then he's extremely exposed to this guy. But with him staring down our necks, I feel like we gotta shred him. Eh? Or with all that health, we'll never kill him otherwise. Yeah, well, I'm gonna suppress him from here. So we take away the Overwatch. Now, our sniper can't shoot down there at him anyway. So, Sniper Man. Kill him. Not gonna be so easy to kill this guy, is it now? Because he's got more than 13 damage, or hit points. someone else is gonna have to take care of that thing. I'm trying to thin the herd here. It's only a 50-50 chance for a crit, unfortunately. But we sure need it.
Who's next?
Then we got one more. Once again, we won't kill this. Because there's 0% chance for crit. But maybe we scare them off where they run away. Okay. Shakti Rockets has not done his shred yet. And that's kind of going to be vital.
Paso en serio. Esto sí que para madre.
He's shredded. We're still flanked. We're still a little bit flanked. Okay, now. Damn, it's not a very good shot from you, is it now? Nobody has a good shot against this thing. Nobody has a good shot against this. So hollow target it. Gall darn it. Kinda gotta bring you down. But I don't know that you see the thing then. Nope. Oh, you don't even see it from there anyway. So we bring you here. Which means the sectopod gonna have a heyday. The floater can flank us. Tis what it is. I could command. I would prefer to command. Let's go, howdy doody. Oh!
Are you freaking kidding me?
Don't kill the good doctor. Do not kill the good doctor. Fudge, why couldn't somebody have hit that sooner? Catching breath. We've now got to do this. For what little bit of floater protect. Thank goodness these aren't heavy floaters, because we've been hurt by heavy floaters just standing in dense smoke. I can't. I needed that shot just to get it off of Karma Suture. As much as I wanted to. I mean, I get 2 of these shots. And hopefully, there's still, what, 2 Oh, that was the big pod. So there's still 3 total floaters out there. They ain't running away because we haven't taken care of half their pod yet. And then what the frickin' hell do we do next turn if he goes into launch mode? Eh? What the hell do we do? Karma Suture has to stand in the open. Well, I wanted to put smoke there, but at least he is suppressed. Sometimes these guys are susceptible to mimic beacons. So rather than throw smoke, I'm doing that. And let's hope he stays docile for us for another turn. There's no guarantees, though. Because probably another pod decides to waltz in on the whole mess. Oh. He gets 2 shots. Holy smokes! And he's on Overwatch again. Okay. Mimic Beacon was nice. Okay. So howdy doody, we're gonna work on that, see if we can work on that DR a little.
Okay.
Oh, except for that. Thank God we were in the smoke. So much for my Overwatch streak. So much for my Overwatch streak. Let's see if this helps with the DR. We'll see if we notice a difference. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need ammo, but hey, let's keep shooting. That's their leader.
Out of ammo.
And we just hit him. Okay. I'm wondering... He's on Overwatch, so I gotta suppress him. Or do I need to move anybody else to get closer? Well, the first thing we're going to do is a rocket, because he is shredded. Whoa! Oh. That did damage, though. Yeah, I know you did. I'm a good listener, aren't I? I saw you even say that. But does he have more? That's only a one-time thing, right? Yeah, the first enemy is all. So we survived it. So I'm kind of leaning towards just shooting at him and not suppressing him. So I get an extra shot there. I get an extra shot there, and they're decent 80 or above shots. Then you have 2 shots at 98. And unfortunately, those are your last 2 shots, so a command won't give you an extra shot. But since these aren't double tap gunners, I might be able to command one of my gunners for an extra shot. And we're still not out of the woods yet. Just pointing that out. So we are going to shoot. There's the hollow target. I'm gonna do your shot last though, just in case I decide maybe we do need suppression. It's really tough situation. Wouldn't it be nice to get an 8% crit? Oh my lord. You better hit, because I'm not suppressing. No! We're 1 health! 1 health! Oh my god! Yeah, the DR the acid. So I mean that's a good thing to remember. The problem is I can come here with Gagliardi, and then I can throw smoke again for people because you're out of ammo though. Or no, I can't see over here. That was a 93% shot. What was your shot again? 90. Well, it's still a pretty good shot. If I command over here. Because it's funny. Yeah, but we kind of need to... Well... They could do some flanking. What if Karma Suture misses? Then Gagliardi has to go.
The doctor is on his way!
Unfortunately, he's flying, right? Yeah, he's a flying target. So even if I moved here, well, the only thing that works about moving here is he can't, or his other buddy can't fly right there and flank me. So I'm going to move Gagliardi here. I'm going to take a rare shot from him, and you can see why there. 39%. Okay, 47. Still not going to kill him. that's not going to kill him either. So let's go with the better chance to hit and damage him some more. And we got a lot of reloading to do right now. He might hurt us. Oh. He double moved and left. Okay. Because we need a little reload time over here. We need a little reload time over here. Where is my sniper? Let's get you on this side, because the threat that we know of is still in that direction. And reload here.
Got it. Could always use more.
Karma Suture. Well, guess what? You need to heal yourself. So let's get over here against the vehicle and heal yourself.
The doctor is on his way.
Okay, now Gagliardi will go here. Rocketeer will go here. If the floaters come back, we have cover again. Only have two. After all that, we only have 2 rockets left, and that's only 2 of the pods. Yeah, a little reload repositioning for sure. We'll reload your big gun. And where do I need my suppressor? Well, you're gonna be no more potentially flanked here than there. Let's reload here.
Heading out.
So we're closer.
It's killing time.
Aha, we might as well reload here too.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, we're just reloading. We don't know what else is out there. We got some mutant-y sounds, which could be mutant elites. Okay. We got ammo again, my friends. We do have ammo once again. Do we want to peek up here a little? Half cover, eh?
Roger that. Come get some.
On Overwatch. Got it. Ain't gonna know what hit him.
Okay!
No smoke at this point.
They shall kneel before the doctor.
You know, I kind of like the two-way shots that you have. But since I already moved you, we'll just Overwatch from there.
Ci penso io. Ehi, ho sentito qualcosa?
Yeah, okay, here we go. They're still there. We hit. That's good. Way to go, Gagliardi. We're hearing footsteps.
I'm on it, Commander. seguire. Eyes on the prize.
Eyes peeled, Commander. They're gonna drop like rain.
Now they will fear the doctor.
Okay. I don't have a great guy to move forward, and I hate taking you too far forward. But against flyers, you aren't going to get your hit and run multi-shots either. But it would be nice to spot them for a sniper to shoot. Eh?
Scansione in corso. Come get some.
On Overwatch. Come get some freak bags.
Now they will fear the
Ah, I didn't steady. Ah! Woo! What? Where the frick did that come from? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Occhi aperti, comandante. Come get some.
Eyes peeled, Commander. There's gonna be a bunch of red flying in a second.
Illuminati. I work for thee.
Yeah, the phantom wall. Oh, that was legit. Technically, it came from the roof. Visuals made it look like. So the sectopod couldn't get in the roof this time. So this time it was the floater, and so there's one more floater left. And the last we saw, but he flew out here. He could have since then flown even farther away. Yeah, and there he's not looking like he's out. I mean, he could be back there, but we're gonna have to start. I'm just bringing you back. That's too extended. And we're gonna have to go figuring out how we're gonna maneuver through the building, because there's muton sounds remaining out there. And let's get some sound cues as far as, so maybe we all start lining up in this amazing half cover, just so we're moving forward, going in one direction so they can't flank us so much. Werner, good to see ya. We're somehow hanging in there. We had a big old fight with a big old dangerous sectopod, and then we kind of got flanked at the same time by some floaters. Thank God they were floaters and not heavy floaters. So I'm gonna think about start shifting down that way. We'll reload as we go when I have the chance.
Copy that.
Howdy doody, we'll bring you down this way. And we'll slowly start shifting our rocket down that way. But we're just gonna do it slowly because we've been caught out of position already.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
So we want to kind of do it under control. And we got a kill. It was Karma Suture that killed the Sectopod. The killing shot, I should say. So that was kind of fun.
This is exactly what I need.
It was a little risky in my head, but you were absolutely right. Oh, here we go. Just don't ding us.
Wait, that just happened.
Don't run away. Okay, that. Oh, we hear it. We're hearing the doors opening. So many of us that could potentially take this shot. Let's have you holo target it.
Missed.
Kills by our Sergeant Gunners is probably not a bad thing for experience, eh? Okay, so we've killed 2 pods. There's still 2 more out there. One is muton noises. Have we really heard what the other pod is yet? Unless they're both muton? Yeah, per your suggestion, Nightmare. I debated it at first because the only way to do it, as you saw, was to stick them in the open. But then I figured I still had one more shot after that. Because we got the Sectopod down to 1 health before we killed it. Let's get our Pathfinder moving.
Scansione in corso.
I got an idea. Let's pop some heads.
Fear the great doctor.
And it was nice. It was nice, Nightmare. I saw your suggestion in time to be able to give it a thought and then use it. So there's hope. There is definite hope in this world.
Solid copy. Got something.
No! I scared myself. I didn't expect that to see some things, but it did. And it's, thank God, it's regular floaters. Now you can't do a thing because you're that kind of a gunner, so hunker down.
Digging in.
We're flanked over here because, although we can have a good shot there, he's in cover, so it will not be an in the zone shot, however. I don't have anybody with line of sight on him right now since we hunkered here. So I'm going to get my suppressors up here. I'm going to bring this suppressor here just because then I could always open the door. Unfortunately, in this game, unlike the other XCOM, I can't then close the door if I don't like the position. I could put Shakti rockets and have a rocket available here and or over there. So what are my other options? Well, we got you. It's not a great shot, but I could easily bring you over here to get a little closer to take the shot. So I think I just take the shot. I mean, it's a good shot.
Bagged and tagged.
Oh, so how big is this pod? That was 4 floaters and a muton. Or did we kill one on activation? I don't think so. So it was a pod of 5. And then I think there's one more pot of 5, right? I think I bring suppression here.
Solid copy, Commander.
Oh. That's an awkward one. $50-50 there. We also got this. Howdy Doody can come here. How far can you throw your things? Should I need them? Okay, we can get them flashbanged. And so even, and I may move you here to get you in cover, but if I move you here to get you in cover, then we open up shots from the muton. So I may just, since we're not flanked at the moment, we might just flashbang this guy if we don't kill him. I don't think I have anybody who can hollow target. Absolutely not. So let's see if we can do a 50-50 hit. And we did today. Is that our first 50-50 of the battle? Let's see. Let's get our leader here, because depending on what they do, we can try opening the door to flank and something next turn. I kind of like the fact that they're out of sight right now. And I kind of like the fact that it's regular and a muton, because Karma Suture could then do this. And then our guy will come out of hunker and we'll see what's going on over here. See if it's working. And I'm going to resteady my rocket here. I think I will pull you back.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, see, we got it. We caught brief sight in Karma Suture. Oh, well, you threw that thing. So therefore, just to be a little on the safe side with our guys that could get flanked on this side of the vehicle. We'll just say I can't quite get everybody. Oh wait, well, that's pushing it. Let's cover the flanked guys the most right here, because he's hunkered. Just in case they aggressively try to flank. Could be working. And it's working on the floaters. We don't know where the muton is, but it's working on the floaters. And the floaters are grounded. Which means, we got hit and run. And it also means we might be able to open the door to go muton hunting. Let's do that. And we do not see the Muton. The Muton apparently did not get pulled over by the Mimic beacon. Rather than suppress these guys, because of the Mimic beacon, my gunners are going to shoot and hollow. So the closest one will get a hollow. Oh well. And then the farthest one will now get a hollow. That was much better. And if the Muton's not there, if I need to, I can get up here for a flashbang. I'm bringing my sniper to reposition. Oh hell, let's just bring you here now.
Oh yeah.
Let's get our sniper to the wide position. Will not help this turn, but we'll reload.
This'll do.
So you don't see them.
What's up, Doc?
I could probably go here. Admiral Casper, how you doing? Have I done that yet? Oh, hell no. We've had little disaster upon little disaster. So, we have not. We have not. There's the simple answer. We have not yet. Knick-knack, time for you to come out here and hopefully finish the job. All right, and then we see if we can do it again. And now we're left with that Muton that disappeared on us. He could be overwatching. I'm coming here first. We don't see him. What if he came inside? I may pull back there because everybody else is mostly shot at this point. I don't like you dangling. Yeah, and he was the leader of the pod, that Muton, I think, and since they were regular floaters, the Mimic beacon worked for a change. Don't worry about it. Our playthrough as a whole is hanging on by a thread. But we're hanging. So as long as we keep surviving mission after mission after mission, we keep going. And we keep hoping. So, what can I say? The aliens have over 800 in research. They are now listed. Servando! Yeah, you missed your kill. Do you want to see what you killed, Servando? Let me pan over to what you killed. Guess which one of the enemies laying on the ground you did the kill shot on? Yeah, he's gonna want to look at this one. You can thank Nightmare for the suggestion. Hey, let Karma take the last shot. And he was one of the big boys. He had I forgot what variety it was, but he had some perks. Okay. Oh, Howdy Doody's the only one that's left. Oh, I can repair at a distance? Oh, what the heck? You got 4 charges. I don't know what's left out there.
This'll help.
And then Karma Suture. Where do I need to bring you? For the time being, we're coming here.
Now they will fear the
And we'll steady our rocket. Let's see if the muton oh my god, I'm glad we pulled back, but he might be able to shoot us close range. Ah! He missed 50-50. We made our 50-50, but he missed his 50-50. Okay, there's more floaters out there. So there's another pot of floaters left. Gagliardi, have at him, because then I can bring Knick-Knack and flank him and finish him if you don't get the job done. Well, you aren't going to kill him in one shot anyway, but let's let Gagliardi get some experience. Or maybe I do it this way. We come here, take one shot, then we can reload as long as Gagliardi can finish it off. Yeah, it's asking a little too much for Karma Suture. Okay, let's do it. Hopefully the floaters aren't like right there. But if we activate, we activate. Oh, we got the crit. Gagliardi, if you can't finish that one off, why are you the commander? 87? That's better. 95? Okay. Now I think we get some reloads in to get ready for another pack of floaters. Maybe this one is the heavies. We've seen all regular floaters so far, which is good for aim modules, by the way.
Rock and roll.
Good to go.
We got a nice round of reloads.
Come get some freak bags. Oorah.
I'm on my way! The sorrow I will create will be wunderbar!
Wunderbar. Okay, good. And we do then get to reload here, because it all worked out. And they're quiet. It's like they're not moving. Since when do you not hear floaters moving? Which way are they going to be? That is the question. Now, I guess we go peeking around with our most mobile guy so we can pull back as necessary. Oh, let's reload. I'm gonna bring you here.
Orders confirmed.
You gonna activate again? No.
Coming.
Now, where's my snipe?
Affirmative.
That's right! They shall kneel before the doctor!
Roger. I've got my eyes on
Lead is gonna fly and heads are gonna roll.
Now we hear him. Okay. that was a nice overwatch, and the rest of them are overwatching. So we're gonna let them come to us. We're not going to them. Did we see anybody look like they might be coming out this way? It was hard to tell. Oh, there's a guy up on the balcony. Okay. He's not overwatching though. That's a good thing. I have one more rocket left. No, two. Okay, well, we can just blast this sucker away. And then the rest of us will kind of get ready for the onslaught of the remainder. Your position is maybe not great, so what I do is get you ready. Come over here and hunker. So I think I'm okay. How far up can we get the rocket so it doesn't destroy our cover here? Or can we? So Galeotti's cover is probably gonna go bye-bye. So there's not a guarantee. Shot is blocked. So I can't really... Oh, yeah, I can there. So Galeotti has to move. But if I come here... I'll come here. And we'll see how much get blown away, but I may have to move out the door rather than go for a kill shot. Well, after that, though, I think this is the final pod. Oh, 2 are heavy floaters, though. Yeah. I hear ya. I'm glad I saw your comment and I decided, let's double check. There are heavy floaters. I thought it was a little weird that there weren't any heavy floaters. And now I'm not thrilled about... Because the 3 that overwatched inside were... I mean, the 3 that we saw... There's 3 inside, because we saw 3 overwatch symbols pop up. So what do I have? What do I have that can do something over there? Yeah, and since we got some heavy floaters, I guess I'm coming out for suppression because there's no really good spots to head them face on. I got one in full cover. Once I move my mech, I'll have a full cover suppression that'll overwatch for now. My other suppressor's going to come here and hunker. Because that's the best we can do. We have to worry about... I guess I'll go here because we have to worry about heavy floaters potentially grenading.
Roger that.
Oh, too bad we can't suppress.
Digging it.
Well, we can get a couple shots. You can pull back behind the cover, and Neek Knack can get a close range. And we technically... Remember, it's just an SMG on him, not the plasma gun, because it's getting repaired still. But if we need a little finisher shot, 80%'s okay-ish. And is that going to be safe enough for a sniper? The Liffey. A little iffy.
Roger that.
Will it be far enough back? Well, Karma Suture could throw smoke. So I guess I better worry about this guy. let's do our first shot here. It's not going to be a great percentage. But it's the percentage we got. 63 or 55. A plasma hit. See, we're not killing them either way, so I might as well go for the better shot. I don't have a hollow targeter available, so the other thing we could do... go for a close range shot with your weapon. Wow. Kind of, sightlines are kind of weird. Don't see him from there. But we see him when we get up close. What's going on here? A game? What's going on? Unless there's a little hole in the floor we're shooting him through. Okay, let's find out. Okay, we see him, and it's a pretty good shot. So, Gagliardi, since yours was not up to snuff, we do that. Now, they shouldn't be able to double move. They shouldn't be able to get out here to flank you. So... we'll just overwatch. We can overwatch for you if they're coming through there.
On Overwatch.
We got Howdy Doody. That can... We got Chem and Flashbangs, and they'll all work on floaters. That's a good thing. So I think I get Smoke. You're hunkered. So you don't need Smoke. And Smoke can't get all of us. Well, I need to have it on the sniper for sure. In case they're aggressive floaters. I gotta have protection here. And if it luckily covers him, oh well, then it luckily covers him. And also, if they're in here where we saw them, the odds of them being able to come around... Yeah, we'll just keep you steadied. I think we're okay for a turn. Unless we don't see him again, then that's a very flankable position. And Howdy Doody, hopefully you're close enough, depending on what they do, for throwing some of your devices. Yeah, just stay in.
Before they're in sniffing distance.
They will all die.
Oh, prove me wrong. Okay, he couldn't shoot. I was like, oh damn, he came out to try to flank. Oh my god. Okay, well, he's landed. We're gonna come out and return the favor. You want to come outside? We'll come outside. And we'll take the moment to reload, because we got heavy floaters out there. And that's, in fact, the heavy floaters all that's left. Heavy floaters are all that's left. So I think in case they follow suit, we steady our rocket here now. Gagliardi, we don't know where they're coming from.
Occhi aperti, comandante. On Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize. Sure, leave it up to me to kill them all.
Yeah, we just don't know where they're coming.
Come to your death.
Here they come.
To the doctor.
They're gonna be throwing grenades?
Watch our flank.
No. I got flashbang and chem. What's going to be most effective on them? Well, the good thing is we have suppression. Just a garden variety heavy floater. So we will suppress them.
Copy that.
We will also... Do you have a shot on him? Yes. So go ahead and take it. Bummer.
Shot wide.
Ooh, go ahead and take it. It's not gonna be you know what shot. Oh yeah. It's not a oh, it is in the zone. I thought that was considered he was in cover, but maybe he was slightly flying there. I don't know. Let's reload.
Oh yeah.
And steady. Now there's just one heavy floater left. Therefore, Karma Suture, since these guys aren't hunkered, do this. Do this.
How quaint.
Yes, how quaint. And then let's go see. We'll steady in case he tries to be sneaky to come the other way. We'll kind of bring you in between. So depending on where he shows up, you can react. And see, he could fly up where the other one was, so we're not moving you.
Ricevuto. Occhi aperti.
Lead is gonna fly in here.
There, he went up high.
Che mucchio di letame.
Okay, he went the high route. You take the high road, I'll take the low road. Can I get suppression on him? Yes. Hot dang. Let's check him. He's a destroyer, so what does he bring? Repair servos, heat ammo, so don't keep the mech necessarily right where he can get us. But he's not the scariest of the improved heavy floaters, so we're gonna suppress him.
Blasting that.
And we're gonna pick on him like nobody's business. Yeah, you go here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Not a great shot. But you took advantage of your opportunity. We're gonna come here.
Okay.
Suppressed, why don't we play the acid card? Unfortunately, a sniper does not have line of sight. But let's see if we got enough tools to work with here. Yours is just 50-50. Oh, look.
everything by the numbers.
Okay, we came through it. A little scary at first because we got the horrible starting location on this map, standing out in the parking lot with no cover. So we somehow were able to get around that. Shoo! Yeah, it all worked out fine. Two sergeant gunners did their job.
An optimal performance by our soldiers, Commander. The additional
But they're so
man will
new,
surely
they didn't get a
aid in our
promotion because
research.
they're not close to a promotion. So everybody came through. 24 Illyrium, so we still need another 75-ish for what we're waiting for on that.
Remember, we will be watching.
Okay. All right, November 22nd still. Yeah, we built, okay. So, we just need to find another, let's go find another, we're a little over time, but we'll take a couple minutes to scan and see what comes up next. And see if we get back our Mech 4 suit. It's back. We have our missing suit. And that missing plasma storm gun is back in the fold.
Contact detected.
Nightmare! Do you see what I see? What were we talking about beforehand? Now we have money, but I'm waiting for a research. We've learned that our plasma guns on our firestorms, I got 5 of them right now in North America, are not strong enough to shoot down the Overseer anymore. Because the Overseer has been a master at avoiding us. And the one time we got to fight it, the plasma weapons that we have on our firestorm just went dink, 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 and barely did any damage. So I'm taking the time now, as if we have it, trying to build EMP weapons, because they at least will work against the heavier armor. And that requires Illyrium. So I'm not spending almost anything that uses Illyrium until I can get the EMP weapons, because I will not potentially. Maybe I can do enough. That's why I put all 5 of my firestorms that I have in North America in one place, and I'm just waiting for the Overseer to stumble over there. Oh, even earlier? Nah, I've read that it can be when you have multiple, and it's too late for that. You know, I don't have experience in late game, Mr. Admiral Casper, so this is a learning experience. EMP is the way to go on the Overseer. So we got them piled up in case we can get lucky, and so we'll see. So EMP is what we're working on right now, and I need Illyrium, so I'm not worrying about anything else right now. So we'll go for this one, because we might get a little training mission if we can fight through the fighter and the other fighter. I think.
Contact detected.
No, except we aren't 100% here. Okay, we do have 1 plasma left over here. Hawkeye, you can take everybody out. You'll be aggressive. You have coil guns. You be aggressive. So all the people with coil guns are going to be aggressive. You'll hang back as the leader, even though you have a coil gun. I need to keep you as a leader and not get killed. Plasma gun, we can go balanced. And Antros, you can't go out. Oh, because you're arming a weapon still. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can shoot these 2 down. We do need to make the aim modules from the floaters that we got from the last mission. because they were regular floater corpses for a change, so we can build some more AIM modules. So I might even use an AIM module just to make sure we get through this, since AIM modules are not the problem right now.
All right, fall in line. Let's
Nearing
go,
strike
man.
range.
Step up to the plate. It's getting hot.
Damn!
Is everyone in your clique as big a whip as you?
Now let's see if the remainder of you can get this guy. Man, we already got hit once. What is with the aim here? How much ammo we got left? No survivors. I was hoping for a frickin' mission. No survivors. We beat up our air game to not get a mission. Overkill was too strong. Oh well. Yeah, 2 plasma. I got 5 plasma firestorms right now that now we need to convert, because we know. Well, I was only able to fly 1. When I finally the overseer missed us for about 4 months, and then finally, as I started moving around to try and find him, mostly I was staying in couple continents, but then I started splitting up, and he came into a continent that only had 1 firestorm, and so I could tell from how little we damaged it that, you know, maybe, so I stacked them all up in North America now, maybe with 5 with dodge and aim I can do a little, all, you know, 5 one at a time, 5 in a row kind of thing. Maybe I have a chance, probably not, but that's just where we are until we build some imp. Yeah. So it's just a difficult situation. I learned a lesson. And hopefully we got to do this again at some point. It'll be down the road because I got to do some other games. But I'm hanging in there because I'm not at the point where I can give up hope. Let's put it that way. I'm not at the point where I can give up hope. So there you go. Here we go. My research, it's all done except for the EMP one, which I wasn't worried and rushing on. Let's just say there's bad information out there that you can shoot down the firestorm with plasma. And maybe at first, when I had enough plasma and enough firestorms, if I had encountered, it took me 3 or 4 months to finally run into the overseer. It's painful. And then when I finally did, it was with the single firestorm. So luck has not been on our side as far as locating the firestorm. That's all I have to say. Let's get our mission so we can wrap this up.
Contact detected.
Napa Earth Abductor. Okay, we got a research mission. I can't shoot it down over there. The air game is not strong enough to shoot down an abductor with an abductor escorting it also. So we'll let it land and see if this one's a trap or not.
Contact detected.
See, I think we may be doing this mission next time because there's only 29 enemies. Not that we have necessarily the best, but if we're only looking at if for the crew of 29 saying there's mechtoids, there's probably about 5,000 mechtoids on the mission, but I'm pretty much, no, there's no trap. It would have told me if it was a trap. The crew size is 29. That's the nice thing about the hyperwave relay. We know ahead of time that it's not a trap. 29 enemies is the normal expected amount. That we should be seeing. So this is where we're going to leave it, my friends. This is where we're going to leave it. And I will pick out the team between episodes. And we're probably going to do this. Unless I can't put together a team. This is where I'm at research-wise. That's what I have available. That's what I'm waiting to gain the Illyrium so I can build them. That's where we are research-wise. So what I have to do because I think what I have left to do here is if I wanted to build the weapons, I can spend, there's probably stuff in here for, yeah, enhanced lasers and But anyway, that's where we're at. So we're running overtime for what I normally do. So rather than sit here and figure this all out, now we are going to come here to look at next week's schedule, which is a standard schedule. We'll be back here on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Terror from the Void with the open beta aircraft rework that we're testing out is on Tuesday and Thursday. And that's where we're at. So thanks for your input, Admiral Casper. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping in. And then everybody else also. This is Ziggies signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate all of you every time you show up. And those on Twitch hang out. We're going to find someone to raid. Everybody else, ciao, and have a great weekend.